So the construction of the first religious building for Sarajevo's Jews began in 1581.
The oldest, it's in the National Museum. The Jewish community in Sarajevo isn't so big, but there still is one. They say that they have approximately 1,500 Jewish people living in Sarajevo, although the last time that I was in the synagogue that it is in use now, they say that they have probably somewhere around 700 or 800. The reason therefore is a lot of mixed marriages and children who are not interested so much anymore in religion. The Jewish people who live in Sarajevo came from Spain here in the 15th century, and the temple was built in the 17th. They call this one the new temple, though it isn't in use, but the temple that it is in use now is also called the new temple, is on the other side of the river. What's interesting about the Jewish community in Sarajevo is that even though Jewish people weren't welcome in Europe during that time, when they came here, they didn't live in ghettos. Because the emperor of the Ottoman Empire said that no one, as a human being, should live in ghettos. That everyone should live their own lives as equals. And now, maybe he had something else to it. If you let someone live in a ghetto, the community just gets bigger and bigger. And then eventually they take over. So you have also that story, but mainly he always said that no one as a human being is allowed to live in ghettos. So everyone lived together in a community together until the siege in 1992, but then still not in ghettos. And that's the reason why the old temple is really important for the old part of the city, because in a radius of 100 meters you have a mosque, a synagogue, the cathedral, and the Orthodox church. That shows actually how multicultural Sarajevo is as a city.
Those are all the different synagogues in Bosnia-Herzegovina, but I think this one is the oldest one. It is Sephardic, which means most Sephardic Jews came from Spain, Portugal, and they were expelled in 1492 and settled in other countries where they were welcomed. And there is an Ashkenazi synagogue across the way. Most of the Ashkenazi Jews came from Russia, Germany, and too many other places to mention. That always brings tears to my eyes when a person or a country is recognized as righteous among the nations. They were recognized by Yad Vashem for shielding their Jews and not turning them over to the Nazis. All these people were recognized as the righteous among the nations. God rest their souls. This big red book swinging in front of me contains the names of 12,000 victims of the Nazis. Oh, man. So heart-wrenching. There were Jews in the Balkan Peninsula from the early Phoenician and Greek colonies, and they came in even greater numbers later on. The Jews from Spain and Portugal primarily came to the Balkans through Istanbul, through Turkey, and Salonika. Interestingly enough, that's where my daughter-in-law's father was born and raised, in Salonika. I assume the Turkish-looking hat was because it was under the Ottomans at that time.